We made a new schedule this last term and it worked wonderfully. Um, what I've been doing, because I have a 2-year-old now who is less than excited about school time, is in our mornings, we've kind of shifted over to a morning basket style, which I was kind of opposed to for a long time because I felt like that always eats up all of the riches of your day. And I always felt like Miss Mason has asked us to intersperse the day from reading to different things. And so those riches all going in the morning really makes the afternoon or a school time really like literature laden. So I really didn't want that to happen. So what we did is our morning basket consists of a Bible story for my youngers, a devotional, our hymn, and then we move into a rotation. So our poetry might be then, and we rotate between 4 different books. 2 for my younger 2, and then 2 that are recommended from the CMEC. And so those 4 books we rotate through, and so throughout the week we hit all of them because we usually do morning basket 4 days a week. And then we have a preschool read, which we'll just grab picture books and usually do 1 or 2 picture books. And then we'll do our term novel for my daughter, for my oldest daughter who's in school, informal lessons. And then we will do the Kinderleben readings. We have like a history, a geography, and what's the other one? Science. And so we rotate between those 3 and just do that each week. Anyways, so on top of that, we have added in our foreign language, our recitations, and these are on different days. Piano, our history supplement or science supplement, because we want to focus on our terms science thing or our history supplements during this time, because that's reading that would normally be done in the afternoons. A handicraft, dancing, our out of doors time where we get out and actually go explore and see what we can see, our brush drawings, our solfege. So we do some of our riches at this time, definitely, and our exercises during that time too. Then in the afternoons, when my little one is napping, that is when we hit our school time. And school is usually about 2 hours on a long day. And so we will hit the ground and run with those things. And it has gone really well to do that in the afternoon. I know it has talked about the time where your kid is most alert is in the mornings, but honestly, my daughter's pretty alert. At first, it was a shift. It definitely was a shift to get into the afternoon groove. But when she realized like, oh, I've got the morning to play with my siblings and we do this morning basket and that's really relaxed and I like that. And we hit this when everyone's asleep and I would just be hanging around anyways. So that has helped her because then she gets to go and play in the afternoons as well with her siblings. And so that's been a really nice transition for us, and has been really great. So if you're looking for another way to maybe mix it up in your home, if you've got littles, this has been really, really wonderful for us. And so might be something worth trying. And also this allows for my middle child to come out about halfway through our school time because she usually takes about an hour nap. And then she will sit and listen to some of the readings or some of the things. And she's very interested in learning some of this stuff too. And that's great and wonderful, but she's not required to. And so this has been really a good time for us to work on some of these things together, but also to mix it up. And as far as worried about the being too heavy on one way or the other, some of the things we do in the afternoon that mix it up would be like for our geography, we might not do a reading one day. We might do like the sand tray or some notebook work. For the math, generally, we'll take a different side. Our writing, painting, her reading to me versus me reading to her, mixing in our scouting stuff, handicraft. If we're learning how to do a certain thing where it's the teaching time, I'll do that in the afternoons versus during the mornings when we're more doing the actual handicraft. Other things we'll mix in was Sloyd, just because the amount of sitting and measuring and cutting and all of that, and it's a little unwind to get up and involved. So those are some of the things that we've mixed into the afternoons that have helped. It's not perfect, but it's not just straight reading either. So that has seemed to work well, and it's varied enough that my daughter stays attentive during the lesson time. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful, and good luck schooling with littles. It's always a trick, and it's always changing, it feels like. So each term is a new start. All right, have a good day.